Good morning and welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Julie and I work at the Pell Branch. Today we are going to do a story time about bedtime. Now I have a question for you. How many of you like bedtime? Raise your hand if you like bedtime. How many of you don't like bedtime? Raise your hand if you don't like bedtime. All right, can I let you know a little secret? I love bedtime. And I bet you if you ask your grown-ups, I bet you they love bedtime too. All right, well, before we get into our books and songs and rhymes about bedtime, let's start with a song. Let's sing If You're Happy and You Know It. So if you're happy and you know it, we are going to clap our hands. We are going to stomp our feet, and then we're going to shout, hooray. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now stomp our feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. All right. Okay, now let's start with a book. Our first book is called Interrupting Chicken. Now, I'm sure you know what a chicken is, but do you know what the word interrupt means? Interrupt means when somebody is talking and you start talking over them while they're talking. Like if your grown-up is telling you something and then you just start talking. It's not always the most polite thing to do. We like to let other people finish what they say, and then when they're done talking, then we can start talking. It's kind of rude to interrupt. So this book is called Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. All right. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. Okay, my little chicken, said Papa. Are you ready to go to sleep? Yes, Papa, but you forgot something. What's that? Asked Papa. A bedtime story. Do you guys like bedtime stories before you go to bed? All right, said Papa, I'll read one of your favorites. And of course, you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you? Oh no, Papa, I'll be good. What do you think? Do you think the little red chicken is gonna be good and listen to the story, or do you think she's gonna interrupt? We'll see. Here we go, Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, 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 they began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children, why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Chicken? Yes, Papa. You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story. I'll be good. What do you think? Is the chicken gonna listen or is the chicken gonna interrupt? We'll see. Little Red Riding Hood. Take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger. Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Chicken? Yes, Papa? You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy. I know, Papa, I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf. Yes, now get back into bed. Okay, Papa, let's try one more little story and I'll be good. What do you think? Is the chicken gonna listen or is the chicken gonna interrupt? Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm the sky was falling when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it was just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Chicken? Yes, Papa? You did it again. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story and I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we are out of stories. Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story? Me tell a story? And said the little red chicken, okay, Papa, here we go. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all... What is that? Can you tell me what letter that is? Do you see this letter right here? That is the letter Z. And did you know when you see Z's like that, that represents they're sleeping. So Papa Chicken is sleeping and probably snoring. Papa, there's that Z again. He's fast asleep. Good night, Papa. The end. Now they're both fast asleep. All right, good job, you guys. Great listening. Okay, now we are going to do another song. This is a good song to do at bedtime. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And I want you to take your hands and we're going to open them and close them, just kind of like a shining star, like a blinking star. All right? Will you sing with me? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right. Okay, now let's move on. I've got a flannel story right here. This is called 5 Sleepy Moose. Right here we've got a hill. And I've got some moose. 5 sleepy moose lying on a hill. The first one said, I like laying still. The second one said, I'm about to yawn. The third one said, please don't wake me until dawn. The fourth one said, I'll go take a nap. The fifth one said, I'll be asleep in a snap. So they pulled up their covers and they all said good night. And the 5 sleepy moose were out like a light. All right, can you help me count these moose again? Let's count them one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, now we've got a little action rhyme to do. We're gonna be teddy bears. Now it's hard for me to get up and do it with you, so I'm gonna explain the actions before we do the rhyme. We're gonna do teddy bear, teddy bear. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around in a circle, and then we're gonna touch the ground. We're gonna jump up in the sky. Then we're gonna reach our arms up to the sky. We're gonna turn off the light. I want you to cover your eyes. And then we're gonna say goodnight. And I just want you to make a pillow with your hands. All right, are you ready? Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, jump up high. Teddy bear, touch the sky. Teddy bear, turn out the light. Teddy bear, say good night. All right, good job. We're gonna move on to another book, but before we do, I wanna ask, are there certain things that you do before bedtime? Do you brush your teeth before bedtime? Yeah? Do you take a bath? Maybe some nights. What do you put on? Do you put on certain things to wear? Do you put on pajamas? Do you read bedtime stories? I bet a lot of you do these things. And a quick tip for the parents, when we talk about the order in which we do things, for example, first we put on our pajamas, second we brush our teeth, third we read a bedtime story, and then we turn out the light and go to sleep. What we're doing is we're teaching our children sequencing. And what we're doing is we're teaching them there's a beginning, a middle, and an end to things. And this helps them with comprehension when they start reading. So anything in your day that requires an order or certain steps, work on those steps with your children so they understand the sequence of events. And bedtime is a perfect example of that. Now, our next book, I want you to tell me what these animals are doing to get ready for bed. You'll see they're all doing something a little bit different. This book is called Time to Sleep, Sheep the Sheep by Mo Willems. Time to sleep, sheep the sheep. Says, okay, what's the sheep doing? Reading a bedtime story. Time to sleep, pig the pig. Pig says, sure thing. What's that pig doing? Taking a bath. Time to sleep, giraffe the giraffe. Giraffe says, no problem. What's the giraffe doing? Brushing his teeth. Look at his very long toothbrush. Time to sleep, crab the crab. Crab says, sounds good. What's the crab doing? Having a last drink of water. Time to sleep, horse the horse. I'm on it. What's the horse doing? Going to the bathroom. It's always good to go potty before bedtime. Time to sleep, shark the shark. I hear that, shark says. What's the shark doing? Looks like he's put on some, pajamas? And he's getting a couple stuffed animals to bring in bed. Do you have some stuffed animals you like to sleep with? Time to... What do we have there? It's an owl. Never mind. Do you know why the cat said never mind to the owl? The owl is nocturnal. And what that means is the owl is awake at night and it sleeps during the day. Good night. Look, they're all tucked into their sleeping bags, all except Owl. again. What was that letter again? Remember? Z. Remember the Z strung together? It means they're what? They're sleeping. Except for that owl. Who says, checkers, anyone? The end. Good job. All right, you guys, it is time to tickle the clouds. Can we reach up and tickle, tickle, tickle? And tickle your toes. Reach down, tickle, tickle. Turn around, and tickle your nose. Where's your nose? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Reach down low. Reach up high. Story time's over. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday at 10 a.m. for another family story time. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.